Raleigh is fighting climate change through new development. 42% of greenhouse gas emissions in the city come from transportation and how far we have to drive to get around. That's revealed in the Community Climate Action Plan, and the goal is to cut those harmful emissions 80% by the year 2050. WRAL's Matt Tallhelm shows us what the city is doing now to get more people to ditch their cars.
This is the first time the city's put together new rules for development that focus on climate change, and it starts in the drive-through line.
The convenience of the fast food drive-through
makes my life easier.
Is slowly polluting our environment from the tailpipe into the air we breathe.
It's folks needing to use their cars, contributing to greenhouse gas.
Now Raleigh is looking to ban the building of new drive-thrus in more areas. The city already restricts them along future bus rapid transit corridors, starting with Western Boulevard and Wilmington Street. The new rule would limit drive-thrus in downtown, the Village District, Hillsborough Street, and Blue Ridge Road.
You're still going to have to drive over here, park the car, and then start it back up. I don't know how much more climate change gets affected on that.
Here's how. The U.S. Department of Energy says if all of us eliminated unnecessary idling in our cars, it would be like taking 5 million cars off the roads.
We're trying to cultivate an environment where folks feel safe being out of their cars, where folks can build really strong neighborhoods, where you can walk to a coffee shop, you can walk to a place to get food.
The drive-through ban is part of a new clean transportation ordinance presented to City Council this week.
And since most of our greenhouse gas emissions come from the community, it's really vital that we look to these types of strategies to lead in the communities.
It also includes requirements for new apartment buildings to include parking spaces where residents can charge their electric vehicles, and developers would have to create pedestrian connections to and from new projects to make them more walkable.
Nearly everything that's built in the city is through private development, so we have to update our rules to help guide the private development in the right direction as well.
The city's sustainability office plans to put together this package of new regulations by the fall. Then it'll be up to City Council to approve them. Matt Tallhelm, WRAL News, Raleigh.
Apex, Scarborough, and Wilmington already have requirements for EV charging parking spaces. For several years now, Scarborough and Chapel Hill have had bans on new drive-thrus in certain areas.